The RV Show USA is brought to you by Flagstaff, Rockwood, building better RVs, making smarter RVers.
I want to talk with you right now for a couple of minutes about social media, in particular about Facebook, and something I'd like you to recognize, something I'd like to just bring up, and it's about Facebook. Whether you love Facebook or you hate it, it's a social media platform with more than 2.85 billion active users, 2.85 billion. While Facebook is definitely getting a lot of attention lately from government officials that are trying to figure out how to, regulate them, it's a social media platform that has taken on a life of its own. The people who created Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, he created it to make money. In spite of what you may think that it was a platform designed to bring people together, that was secondary. The primary reason was to make money. And to make money, they needed people, a lot of people, lots and lots of people. And they needed to create, I think, an addiction to scrolling and clicking and scrolling. The more clicks, the more scrolls, the more advertisers are willing to pay. And thus, Facebook is now a money-making machine. And these people, these businesses that are paying for, the more you scroll, the more you click, these people, they're paying for you. Yeah, you. You're the product. More specifically, you and your information. Things that used to be private. Things we usually didn't share, except maybe with a close friend, we now share openly for the whole world to see, and we think nothing of it. As with any addiction now, one of the byproducts of an addiction is denial, right? I mean, an alcoholic might say, hey, I drink a lot, but I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not out of control. Denial. Somebody that smokes cigarettes may say, I can quit anytime I want to. That too is denial. And to deny that we are becoming addicted to hate. Hate-inspired, motivated to hate, and to fight and argue. That, too, I think, is denial. Now, what does that have to do with Facebook and RVers? Well, hang on, if you would. Studies prove that negative posts go viral far more than positive posts. That's not even up for discussion. Some people refer to them as in-groups and out-groups. Now, an in-group, that's people that are pretty much like us. We're Republicans, or we're Democrats, we're Christians, or we're not. The in-group that you are in, like the in-group everybody is in, is it's all about them. If I'm a Democrat, my in-group is Democrats. If I'm a Republican, my in-group is other Republicans, and that's normal. So who is the out-group? Well, the out-group is those other people. For liberals, the out-group is conservatives. For conservatives, their out-group is liberals. If you're normal, if you respond to stimulus like most people do, you respond more on social media when somebody brings up your out-group and you start clicking, you start scrolling, you start posting emojis, and you start sharing. I know you do. Hey, it's okay. Everybody does it. We respond to hate. We respond to negative. We respond more passionately when somebody posts about our out-group than we do when somebody posts about our in-group. It's like throwing raw meat to a pack of wolves. We just can't seem, to resist the temptation to jump on and attack those that are in the out-group. It's almost like it's our duty to attack, right? Well, my hope is not to criticize you. It's not to criticize Facebook or social media or Mark Zuckerberg. It's to hopefully get you to see things from this perspective and not get sucked into the click and scroll that's so tempting and so difficult to ignore. Our Facebook groups comprise the largest collection of RVers on social media, almost 500,000 people who come from all walks of life. They're made up of people who, for the most part, try and resist taking the bait of hate and division. For RVers, the RVers I know, the ones I admire, it's not about us versus them kind of thing. It's we're accepting of everybody kind of thing, as long as they're decent human beings. Not perfect human beings, just decent ones. The Be a Better Camper movement is about just what it sounds like. It's about us, all of us, trying to do a better job, to leave things better than we found it. I hope the next time that you see a negative, ugly post from somebody who's trying to get you to respond that you'll think twice before fueling the machine of hate. There are good people in this world, friends, plenty of them. And many of those good people you'll meet in campgrounds. At least I hope you will. To become a part of the Be a Better Camper movement, find their Facebook page and let's start making the world a little bit better, one act of kindness at a time.